So, Danny,
Yeah.
we have some news to share with you.
What's that mean?
Have you been getting any texts or letters wishing you well or seeing how you're doing?
Yeah, why?
Groucho has sort of made a mistake.
What kind of mistake?
Meaning, he made up a huge story on camera that he had a dream of you being shot and killed.
What?
Yeah, I know.
That son of a bitch.
Okay, yeah, I know that wasn't cool at all, but we have some damage control to do after all that.
Yeah, we do. Gosh. Why would he do that?
Well, we've been hearing that he's growing jealous.
Jealous of what?
He's convinced you are taking over the mantle of most popular character on this channel.
Are you kidding? That's what this is all about?
I know. He's made some mistakes, and we're trying to get him on the show again to, issue a public apology because he's really created a stir in the community. I'm sure you were confused why people were constantly checking in on you because when they heard this news, I wouldn't say they thought you had died, but they were worried about if something was going to happen.
Yeah, I would be too.
Well, we got a situation, obviously, and we're going to need Groucho to come on and, issue a statement because he's really created a serious problem with, the whole community.
Yeah, he has, okay?
So, before that, we wanted to get a little statement from you because obviously this story pertains to you and we need to know for a fact what your thoughts are.
What my thoughts are?
Yeah.
Groucho is a dickhead.
Okay.
It's true. He is.
Okay. I get you're pissed at him. I would be too. In fact, I kind of am.
Yeah, you should be.
I am. So can you tell us a little bit of a professional kind of statement so people can, not just a statement, but something on camera, telling people you're okay and, that they shouldn't be worried.
Yeah, I guess not.
Well, can you give us a statement?
Okay. I am okay.
That's pretty brief.
I know.
But I appreciate the reassurance. So, I'm sure this whole thing is spiraling out of control because of Groucho's story.
I know.
So odds are is we're gonna have to get him on the show, then we're gonna have to get you two on the show.
I don't want to be on the show with that asshole.
Okay, I know you came to me privately and you told me this whole thing that you weren't actually mad at Groucho and you wanted to mend things.
Yeah, that was after I found out he tried to come up with a story to kill me.
Right. The thing is, he didn't wish you to die. He didn't wish you to die. He just wanted revenge, to try to regain his place as favorite on the channel.
So that makes this all okay?
No, it obviously doesn't, but, his intentions weren't as severe as many, including you, may be thinking.
You're joking. He was wishing me to die.
I know, but, we're starting a process. We're trying to get this under control. It's going to take some work for the mess he created, but, I'm confident we can fix this, and not just that, but we can fix your guys' friendship.
I don't want to be friends with that dick anymore.
I get it. This is obviously going to cause some problems. And, you know, we got to try to find a way out of this.
Yeah, we do.
Do you have any suggestions?
Throw Groucho out.
We can't throw him out and make him homeless.
Why not?
He's part of the family.
Oh, give me a break.
It's true. And although he makes mistakes, including you, including me and you, everyone makes mistakes. This is a big one, but yeah, we all make mistakes too.
I don't make mistakes to that degree.
I know this is a bad situation. It's awful. I know, and there's, you know, a lot of damage control to be done that hasn't been completed yet.
Oh my gosh. Jesus.
I know, it's bad. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get one final statement from you, and then we're gonna start the process of fixing this, including having both of you two on the show to figure this out.
Haven't we tried that like twice now?
Yeah, we've tried mending, you know, a friendship on camera, but that was before this whole situation spiraled out of control.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so let's try to get your closing statement. We're running out of time here. And, of course, that starts the process of fixing the mess Groucho created.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
Okay, I know you're mad at him. Well, let's not result in name calling because, you know, yeah, he made a pretty big mistake, but I'm convinced we can resolve this.
You have more faith than I do.
I know. I try to be optimistic.
I don't.
That I know for sure. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Danny, thank you for being on the show. And hopefully we can resolve this situation as soon as humanly possible because Groucho has dug himself a hole with his statements on camera.
Who would even do that?
I know, and I told you his reasoning. He's fearful that he's gonna be replaced or something.
That is so stupid.
I know, it's dumb. So Danny, thank you for appearing on the show. You know, we gotta head out, but I seriously am hoping we can fix this rift between you two. And over the coming days, I'm confident we can resolve this.
I am not.
Well, I am. So thank you for being on the show, Danny.
Yeah, whatever.
I know you're pissed off.
I am, of course. I totally am.
And you have a right to be. And Groucho's gonna, you know, he's gonna own up to his mistake. And he's gonna have to pay you back for this.
Really?
We'll get to that at a later time. But Danny, thank you for appearing on the show. Say goodbye to the audience, and we will fix this, I assure you.
We'll see.
Bye, guys.